Mellow tunes, slapdash animation over pre-existing audio. Who could ask for anything less? Why couldn't you be the Emperor's new groove? Oh, Patrick McGeehan from The Prisoner. New from the Franklin Mint.
Centuries ago, the country of China had an emperor who lived in a magnificent palace surrounded by a beautiful garden. The emperor's name was Lin Chan, and he was proud of his luxurious home.
Well, whoop-de crap.
He spent much of his time collecting all the things of beauty he could find.
2 things?
He wanted to have the best of everything to make his palace the showplace of the world. Just beyond the palace grounds, there was a thick forest.
For a thick
Emperor
king.
Lin Chan had never wandered through its winding paths. However, many fishermen, farmers, merchants, and travelers had, and they all stopped to hear the song of a nightingale. It was the most wonderful melody they had ever heard.
But this is not the greatest song in the world. This is just a tribute. Bird swallowed a Casio.
Even though the palace was greatly admired by everyone, those that heard the nightingale all agreed that its song was the most beautiful thing in all the land.
Time to capture it.
One day, a message was brought to Emperor Lin Chan. It was from another emperor who had visited Lin Chan's country. I enjoyed your beautiful nation.
Stop.
But most of all, I was enchanted by the voice of the nightingale. Nightingale? What nightingale?
Florence? I don't know.
Angry. Others had found something beautiful in his own kingdom that he had not discovered. Find me this nightingale! He roared at his chief minister. The frightened minister had never heard of the wonderful bird, but he asked everyone in the palace. No one had heard of the bird.
But the bird is the word.
Finally, one kitchen girl said she knew of the bird, for she had often wandered through the woods gathering berries. She led the minister through many paths until they came to a clearing.
And she mugged him.
There on a tree sat the nightingale, and it started to sing.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
The minister knew this must be the bird the emperor wanted.
And his shift was ending anyway, so...
commands you to appear before him at the palace. The nightingale understood and swelled with pride to think she was to give a command performance. So off she went with the little girl and the minister to Emperor Lin Chan.
She was never seen again.
A stand had been prepared to receive the bird's concert at the palace. The emperor was anxious to hear the bird's famous voice. He gave the signal to sing, and the nightingale burst forth in beautiful song.
Oh, this song is all hook, no heart.
The emperor was amazed at the beautiful song.
He's a who?
You must stay with me, Nightingale, for I am the emperor and must have all things beautiful. The bird was proud to be the royal singer, and she burst forth with song again.
This is gonna get old quick. Time for a dance mix or a radio edit.
Months passed, and the nightingale continued to please Emperor Lin Chan with her songs.
Yeah, well, it is a real bop.
One day, a mysterious package was brought to the palace along with a note.
Welcome to the Dollar Shave Club.
Of my visit to your kingdom. A gift from one of my grateful visitors who enjoyed all this beauty. Indeed,
sure.
It was a rare gift. A mechanical bird covered with beautiful jewels.
Your parents put it together.
What a beautiful present. The emperor wound up the spring, and the bird started to sing.
And was immediately hit with a DMCA strike.
It's the song of the nightingale. True, it was an exact copy of the real bird's voice. This delighted Emperor Lin Chan.
Wow, he's basic.
Now, I not only have the most beautiful song, but the most beautiful bird, and it will sing for me forever. He was so enchanted by this elegant toy that he played it almost continually. Then one day he said,
Siri, skip
I
track.
have 2 birds. They shall sing me a duet. But when he looked for the real nightingale, she was gone. The emperor was furious. That ungrateful bird has run off. Never allow it in my palace again, for this shall be the royal singer.
And that's the story of Auto-Tune.
That the mechanical bird continued to give out its beautiful song for the pleasure of Lin Chan. The real nightingale had fled the palace with a broken heart, believing the emperor favored the new singing marvel.
Correctly
She sat
assuming.
among the branches as before, but her voice was stilled. Years passed, and the emperor listened to his beautiful mechanical bird.
And the Weird Al parody of his beautiful mechanical bird.
When one day,
He got over it?
something had gone wrong.
The warranty was
The
up.
spring had broken, and the machinery was torn apart. The emperor became excited. Get me all the craftsmen in the kingdom! But, work as they would, the results were always the same.
Now it could only sing Imagine Dragons.
The bird would no longer sing.
It was
The
awesome.
Emperor Lin Chan became very sad without his beautiful songbird. So unhappy that he fell ill, and the doctors could do nothing for him. Lin Chan was dying. The whole kingdom was saddened.
Oh yeah, the peasants are all
Far
torn
out
up
in the
about it.
forest, a beautiful woman stopped near the real Nightingale.
Many years ago, when I was a little girl, I took you to sing for the Emperor.
I'm here about my
It
fee.
would bring him great happiness if you could sing once more before he dies.
Oops, too late.
The emperor was very still as the unhappy attendants waited for the end, when suddenly
Not now, bird.
the nightingale was singing again, as beautiful as ever before. The emperor opened his eyes, and strength surged through his whole body.
Weird.
The true nightingale song made Lin Chan well and happy again.
Good for him.
The kingdom rejoiced, and the nightingale took her place of honor as the royal singer forever after.
And the plate increased in value until a visiting child bounced a rubber ball and it fell and shattered and everybody died. The end. That was a weird one. Thank you so much for watching Fun with Shorts. This series is supported by Patreon and patrons like these wonderful people right here. They get early access to new episodes and exclusive episodes every month. Also, check out the updated funwithshorts.com for DVDs and merch and all the good stuff. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next time.